Hello, Peter here, and today we're going to talk about the importance of copywriting part of email marketing. Now, as we all know, copy is the most important part of really any online business out there, and the same goes for, at least when it comes to importance for email marketing, but you have to play it a little bit differently here. So, long story short, you basically have to tell the reader or the customer whatever message you want to tell, but as short as possible. Okay. Now the reason for this, it's because nowadays people have extremely low attention spans. Plus, when someone opens a marketing email, they're not going with the mindset of like, oh, This is kind of like watching a 9/11 the commentary or reading a book on psychology or something, right? They're going with the mindset of just doing something quick, and most of the times they don't even read the email, they just scan the email, right? And that's why we need to create emails with very little copy. We cannot obviously oversimplify things, just have like one line for each email, but less is more when it comes to email marketing, right? And the other thing I want to talk about is that if you're going to create an email with a little bit more copy, for example this one, which this is not a lot of copy, but this is just an example, okay? You have to create a structure that it's balanced for the reader, right? Because if you have all the text together, it kind of looks like a book. Their brain is going to be like, no, I don't want to read that. Let's leave, right? So you have to basically have a little bit of text here. You have to make it digestible, or you need to have a balanced structure, okay? So that's very important. Now, the type of copy that you need to write, besides being, short copy, right? You need to basically create something that's snappy, concise, is that how you say it? I don't even know how to speak English anymore. Entertaining and fun. I would say that, the fun type of copy is the perfect one for email marketing, because you want people to have a positive vibe around your brand. And, if you have positive copy or engaging copy and humorous copy, it's just going to create and snap a positive feeling or attachment by your brand in their subconscious, right? So that is extremely important. Now, before we wrap up, I want to share 2 secrets with you that are extremely important. And the first one is utilizing copy inside of some sort of an infographic or a graphic, right? We can call it infographic. And it's basically something like this, right? Where you have a little bit of text or copy inside of a graphic. Now, there's a lot of different types of, infographics, but you can see that, for example, Magic Mind, I like them very much because I like them a lot because they do everything in a clean and simple way. And this is kind of like the way you should do things, right? And you can see that they have infographics in pretty much every single email they have. I want to show you an infographic that I like a lot. Okay, so, or a different one, for example, this one, right? It's a little bit different. And you can create stuff, you can be creative here, but I don't suggest you to go complex or crazy, because simplicity always wins when it comes to email marketing, okay? Or you can do like this, right? It works really well too. Oh, the spacing here is not correct. Okay. Anyways, and the last thing being that you should also send text-based emails. And, it depends what kind of email it is. I think when it comes to text-based, you can always add a little bit of text. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but it depends on what kind of email it is. But generally speaking, you should send them rarely, not crazy rarely, but here and there, right? Because it just has that impact. People are expecting a design type of email and they see a text-based email, and most of the times they tend to read it. But I suggest to still keep it short. Usually, a text-based email of mine has like, I don't know, 8 lines. It's not that much, right? But I also suggested to have text-based email for flows. And for those, it can be, longer emails. But that's a different story, okay? I'm specifically talking about campaigns in this case. But yeah, that's basically that. I hope you learn something about copy when it comes to ecom email marketing. This was basically the shortest masterclass on ecom email marketing copywriting. So yeah, keep things short, fun, engaging, use infographics, and send text-based emails. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked it, and see you on the next one. Thank you.